Boss Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Pip Boss Grills, Griddles, and Accessories, Sundrop Soda, the Hayward Lakes Visitors and Convention Bureau, the Wisconsin Cranberry Association, Minocqua Tourism, Shooting Star Casinos, Rebeck's Cutlery, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, the Wisconsin Agriculture Tourism Association, and by Lashbro Visual Communications.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, we are going to have a great time here today. We got a great audience here with us today. Let's hear it, audience. All right,
they're great.
And we got Fast Freddy on the keyboards. He's just playing his heart out here today.
At the old ball game, yes.
Take me out to the ball game, and I'll tell you what, we are at our good friends with the DockHounds. And hey, Merrill, do you want to take this water bowl and go give some water to the DockHounds? Because we're in Lake Country, you know.
Well, there's plenty of water for Lake Country.
All right, then there's plenty of water for them.
That's what I think.
Hey, we're going to have a good time here. We are with the DockHounds. They are the step up from professional baseball. It's a great destination for baseball and entertainment. They just have it all right here. They have theme nights like every weekend. It's great.
What a beautiful park.
It's gorgeous. It really is.
And
And it's right out in the middle where easy parking and everything else. We got a great guest with us here today. And we have a rib cook-off going on today. A wonderful rib cook-off. The judging will be at the end of this show. So the third segment, we have Jody with us. And she is from the Rib Cook-Off Association, ribcookoffAssociation.com, if you will, and look her up. And Dirk, and they actually started about a year and a half ago. We'll hear that from Jody. But we had a cook-off going on. We have folks eating ribs up above here that paid a little extra money. We have our good friends down here below that are our good friends that watch our television show each and every week.
Yes! And you got me. I haven't even had a rib. I haven't had nothing.
I know, exactly right. We've been two busy boys.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a great time here today. The rib cook-off, of course, is serious business, and we know that. And then we have Mad Dog and Merrill and Fast Freddy. So we have our pit boss set for a smoker right now. There's different ways to smoke different cuts of meat. We're going to do some smoked shrimp today.
All right.
So we called upon our good friend, Awesome Shrimp, Rebel Ron, Awesome Shrimp. Beautiful cold water shrimp from Argentina. I mean, it's the red shrimp. It's in salt water. It's wild caught. It's deep cold water off the South Atlantic coast. It's unique flavor. It's sweet. It's firm. It's just absolutely awesome. And he's got his wonderful awesome brands down below also that you might want to look at, the sticks and the pretzels and also the popcorn. But what I did is, we always try to do something different in Mad Dog and Merrill.
Yeah, yes, we do.
So this was hermetically sealed. Is it hermetically? Hermetically sealed in Freddy's man cave since noon yesterday. And no one has seen the contents.
Freddy's man cave?
And
you trusted Freddy?
Yeah, I trusted Freddy. I left him a bottle so he wouldn't bother this one.
Okay, that was smart.
And I'll tell you what, it's never been done before, I don't believe. And if you look inside, I took my herb garden and I picked off just about everything that was nice and fresh around it. And we have beautiful basil, we have thyme, and we have oregano packed on top and in the middle.
Look at that.
And we did an herbal pack.
Great man.
So we infused and literally did infuse. This has been going on for about a day and a half right now.
You can smell those herbs from here, man.
Seriously, and so we infused the beautiful, awesome shrimp. And it's packed in here in different skewers, and it's cold water. It comes with the shell on, but it's deveined, and you can cook it either way. But we're going to smoke the shrimp today. And in order to smoke the shrimp, I'm not going to put any oil or anything on it, and I didn't want to put any seasonings on, and you don't want to put a marinade on shrimp.
No, you don't. Well, we know that from experience.
If you marinate shrimp, the acid in there just eats it alive. By the time you get it to the grill or the smoker, it will have no tenderness whatsoever. It'll just be a ball of mess when you're done. So we're going to take our fresh herbs. We're going to take all these beautiful skewers. And all we're simply going to do is, and this is the way I do it at home as far as seasoning goes, I usually put a little oil on right now, but I'm going to nixionate the oil. And we're going to put, if the rain didn't hit my grilling magic, it's a lower sodium garlic pepper blend.
Use that all the time.
Now you and Rebel, the shrimp pimp, you're good friends.
Well, I do the commercials, you know that.
Yeah, exactly right.
I know more about this ruby red shrimp.
You know, as we travel around the countryside, we got so many people not upset with us, but once you've gone to Awesome Shrimp, you never go back. You have to have it. You really do. So in order to do these on the grill, and we're smoking, we want to keep them up off the grates of the grill. So we're going to build a little shish kebab set to begin with. And it's simple to do. I've got a couple wooden dowels, and I've got 2 rolled up already. Actually, I've got 3 rolled up, if you know what I mean. Just kidding, of course.
I think he's got 4.
Yeah, and you guys are waiting for the 5th.
We're upset, aren't we, for this?
So the wooden dowels
all
get
right.
wrapped up here. I've got the pellet grill set for $2.50. When
Okay.
you smoke shrimp, we've got a smoke tube on there. We've got that baby bellowing away. When you smoke the shrimp, you can do $2.50. It doesn't matter the temperature, it's the time element that happens. At $2.50, supposedly 30 minutes will get her done.
Right, it
At
will.
2 1/4, 40 minutes gets it done. La-di-da-di-da-di, so goes on. So I'm gonna put a couple of shish kebab sets in here, and we'll see if we can't get all the skewers on. I'm gonna put 3 in here, and we're just gonna utilize one side and then the other and zigzag them, if you will.
I understand.
So I'm gonna get these on the grill, and we have 3 full segments, and Freddie looks thirsty.
Freddie, are you thirsty? Freddie's always thirsty. A little Bloody Mary action here today. We're going to do a little bit different style for Bloody Mary. We're going to use tomato sauce. You can make your own Bloody Mary mix using tomato sauce. Use a whole can of tomato sauce. Got that in there.
Sounds
Well,
delicious.
That is delicious. You got some lemon. Got a whole lemon squished in there.
Lemon.
The lemon,
Lemon.
squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Tough lemons here in Oconomowoc. A little bit of lime.
So the good thing about when you come to see the DockHounds play, our good friend Rebel and Awesome Shrimp have a stand right over yonder, and it's a Bloody Mary stand.
Well,
and they
yeah.
have the fixings, they have the Bloody Mary, you get the shrimp and the snack sticks, the awesome snack sticks, right with your Bloody Marys right here at the Wisconsin Brewing Company Park.
Got a little spicy barbecue sauce. Man, like a real spicy. I'm going light on you today, Freddie. Don't worry.
Oh, I saw what you did. It was
All right,
looking good.
okay, all
looking
right.
good to me.
Got a couple of tablespoons of W sauce. Worcestershire sauce on there.
At least it wasn't soy sauce.
All right. Yeah. I'd drink it with soy if I had it, that's for sure. Here's the secret. Little H2O. Half H2O,
To thin down the
Tomato sauce.
tomato sauce. I'm gonna move this can so we don't get cut.
All right, sounds good. He knows me because
Not
I'm
the
dangerous.
show.
I'm real dangerous on there. All right, place that on there. Gotta shake, shake, shake.
Oh, make sure that covers on
I
straight.
know, I know. All right.
You even get an awesome snack stick cup.
All right.
That's the important
There's
part.
the important thing. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not vodka. It's bourbon.
So it's an awesome Bourbon Mary. Awesome Bourbon Mary
You
today.
gotta spice things up a little bit, all right? We got
And
bourbon
Freddie
lovers
gets
out there.
3 proportions. Merrill gets 1.
Mad Dog gets his plane. Got that?
Ooh, I don't even want one.
All right. I gotta shake this up one more time. I didn't do a good job.
Get that lid on tight this time.
All
There
right,
we
get
go.
her out. Let it shake her up.
We are having one heck of a
Oh,
time.
We
he's
got it. Don't
fancy.
you worry about this old man.
He's got it.
Look at that.
Go ahead and pour in there, buddy.
Absolutely.
You did a good job. Look at that. Garnish. Here, when you come to the DockHounds, you get their Bloody Marys. You get a little dill pickle. You get some celery. You get awesome shrimp and awesome sausage sticks right in there.
DockHounds.com, DockHounds.com. They do a Bucks night. They do a Brewers theme. They got drone shows, fireworks, helicopter candy drops. They got the mascot Louie Fest at the end of the
Louie?
year, each and every year. It's a great time here.
Nope.
It's a fun and unique place to come for baseball and entertainment. I'll guarantee you that.
A little cheese on there.
So we
too.
did a rib cook-off, and a good friend of ours is Dr. Barbecue Ray Lampe. Dr. Barbecue Ray Lampe. And I remember this day, we were at a grill fest in St. Paul.
Well, I remember that
And
well.
we did a stage show, and our stage show was like, we didn't give a darn. It was all fun and comics, and it didn't matter. And Ray Lampe got up there, Dr. Barbecue, and he had to be serious, of course.
Thank you, sir.
But the
Yeah.
number one thing he mentioned after he seared off his ribs and smoked them a little bit, he drizzled a little honey over the top before he wrapped them up in foil and splashed a little apple juice in there. So there's so many different ways to do ribs on the grill.
Yes.
I'm going to enter the rib contest today.
All right, good.
Yeah, so when Jody comes up from the Rib Association, I'm entering the rib competition.
Good.
I might be a late entry, but I'll win.
Little
Freddie,
secret.
how's the drink?
I didn't test it because I wanted to toast. I'm toasting Louie.
To Louie.
Louie!
To Louie. To Chloe.
All right, the shrimp is on the grill. When you come back, we're gonna do the most unique thing in the world with ribs. We're gonna do a MAC Rib Sandwich. MAC, M-A-C-H.
Really?
Not a Mick, but a MAC.
Okay, gotcha.
What is it now? MAC I can do or Mick I can't do?
You can. Mac.
MAC, is it what? MAC,
Macwick?
Mick I can, huh?
Mick?
We'll be right back.
We'll back. A Mac Mick? A Mick Rip? A Mac Wap? A Mick Mac? Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest
It's
Grilling.
1, 2, 3 strikes for all.
Oh,
man!
All right.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, assault and battery. That's what this show is, assault and battery. Let me tell you
You've been
that.
waiting all day for
I've
that,
been waiting
haven't
all
you?
day for that. Let me
I
tell
can
you
picture
that.
just driving there. Oh, salt battery, salt battery, salt battery.
Okay, here we go. Here's what
All
we
right.
did. So the rib competition is serious business. There's strict rules. We'll find it out if we give Jody enough time, and you can look up their website when we're done. Strict rules about ribs.
Yes, exactly.
We throw away the rule book, Mad Dog and Merrill.
Yes.
I'm going to enter some ribs. I got 2 of them going right here, but we're going to
Oh.
make a nice little dish right now. We've got a rack of ribs in here that I seared off, seasoned, I seared off. I put in our Pit Boss roaster, not necessarily Dutch oven, roaster, and I put in some Mad Dog and Merrill's root beer barbecue sauce, sauerkraut, and a little bit of beer. And I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to make a nice little sandwich here. Right here. This is what I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen. We got to keep moving.
All right.
So we're going to take this rack of
Oh.
ribs. Now, they don't want theirs falling off the bone. Mine's got no bone left in them. Trust me. We're going to take every bit of bone out of those.
Wow.
I know, there's a lot of sauerkraut in there. And I'm going to get chopping on these. We're going to put these on the griddle. And then one of the purveyors here, one of our good friends, is going to get this right. Performance Food Group, PFG, Performance Food Group. They're a great large-scale food distributor, seafood, pastas, Italians, cheeses, bakery, desserts, the whole 9 yards. They also have their own line of black Angus beef.
Good beef, man.
Called Braveheart. And you can go to braveheart.com to learn more about it. And we could have chose any cut of meat, primal cut of meat in the
Right,
world.
yes.
Filet mignon, sirloin,
Exactly.
chuck roast. We chose burgers. But they got the best black Angus burgers you ever want to see.
Well, I
So
like
we're going to
burgers.
take the ribs out of here. And I'll tell you what, I was going to chop this baby up with my Rebex knives, my cleaver.
Yeah, watch your fingers, man.
Oh, there's no fingers left. And that's going to be one of the toppings. There's some more right there. There's another little piece over here. I'm going to get this on the griddle. I'm going to get these gorgeous black Angus burgers on the griddle. And did you ever do pickled onions?
Yes, I love pickled onions.
You know, I grew up, we did a lot of canning, a lot of pickling and stuff. Freddie, have you ever pickled anything?
He's
I
been
think I've
pickled
been
all
working
his
on
life.
pickling my liver here.
So we're going to do pickled livers, and I think I can use the same gloves. That's all cooked up. Pork Association, 145 degrees for primal cuts. Ground pork, 160. Tell tender when it comes to ribs.
Yeah.
I got these babies tell tender. So pickled onions, I did pickled onions and peppers, and this is what it turned out to be. Gorgeous, gorgeous,
Whoa.
gorgeous. It's white vinegar, cider vinegar, honey, different herbs in there. I put a little cranberry juice in it and heated it up, poured it over those beautiful onions and peppers. And I'm going to get those
Smells
fat belly over there. Tim, full belly, told me I could put these on the griddle along with my burgers. So we're going to heat these up, the pickled onions up a little bit too, along with this and along with my burgers. Merrill, what are you doing?
Hey, I want to do a mop sauce.
An
All right,
awesome mop sauce.
Mop sauces are great. They're not a really thick barbecue sauce. You want to mop that on while you're cooking, so you don't really need a lot of sugar in there, but different ways you can make it. Obvious today, I've got the tomato sauce in here. A lot of people use apple cider vinegar, but not Mad Dog and Merrill. I use balsamic vinegar.
Oh.
I love the flavor of balsamic vinegar. It's just great. I just love that flavor. It's good. I'm just going to mop this onto the ribs. And then there again, not fresh garlic, garlic powder, ladies and gentlemen. You want it strong, you want it pungent, you want to taste that garlic. Put the garlic cloves in there, you're not going to taste anything. I'm sorry. People are going to be mad at me, but I don't care. I got a little W sauce in here also.
Worcestershire, the W sauce.
The W sauce. You need the oil in there, you can put melted butter, but today, healthy, I got a little grapeseed oil in here.
What's that?
Grapeseed oil.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, that's high end. High end, buddy. High end.
Nothing but the best at the DockHounds, let me tell
That's
you
right,
that.
that's it. Brown sugar, you want to sweeten that up a little bit? Whisk that together. And we'll be ready to go.
You're whisking away.
Whisk it away. I like it.
Get that? We're gonna mop the shrimp right now?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, Freddie, we're ready to play out of this one. We ought to give Jody enough time. We want to put together these beautiful sandwiches. We're going to show you smoked shrimp and the most delicious sandwich in the world. Right after this, Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling from DockHounds.com.
Don't go away. We'll be right back, everybody. Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we've had a wonderful time here today. Merrill's mopping the shrimp. That mop
Well,
sauce
mop it away, man.
looks absolutely delicious.
Yummy.
Yeah.
One more time. Let's give all the competitors a big hand, shall we? All right. That's what it's all about. All right. We have Jody with us. Jody is from the Rib Cook-Off Association, ribcookofassociation.com.
Yes.
And your competitor friend, and you still compete now and then when you have time.
We do.
Dirk is not with us here today.
Dirk is not.
You have other gigs?
Yes, we do. We do. We are in Kansas, and it's almost 100 degrees there.
Is that right? Good. Then we
Yes.
have a perfect weather day here today.
Exactly.
So when you go to ribcookofassociation.com, you see a calendar of events. You see the rules and regulations, and there's a lot of rules and regulations.
Yeah, just a few.
Just a few, but
Just a
but
few.
the competitors appreciate the value that they are compressed into enough that they can follow, and everybody's the same.
You know what? We have a #1 rule. Do you know what that is?
Let's
ask these guys. Guys, what's #1 rule?
have fun! I knew that rule.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to have fun, I'm a late entry, and I don't know what the rules are, but I slobbered these babies in a Dutch oven, seared them up, and I got some sauerkraut, and I'm going to flop them on there, and I'm going to give them to the judge. Am I going to win?
Next.
I'll win a bellyache is what I'll win. So we're going to do one quick thing here. We got to finish up what we're doing here. So we're going to announce the winners in just a couple of seconds. I have a beautiful marble rye there, and I'm going to use my pinkies. No, I'm not either. We have some of these beautiful Braveheart Black Angus. They don't shrink down. These are a 3rd pounder. And we're going to put a layer there.
Oh, man.
I'm going
Whoa.
to put a layer of pickled onions and pickled peppers on top of that. We've got the ribs I cooked in the Dutch oven, not quite the rules,
Oh,
but with
that's fine.
sauerkraut and ribs. And we're going to put a layer on there.
All right. I like it. I like it.
I do too.
And then we're going to add ourselves another layer of hamburger. We're going to do a double-decker here, and some more pickled onions and pickled peppers that Tim said could be heated up. Yeah.
Whoa.
And let's add some more ribs.
Wow.
Okay, I give that a 10.
See, ain't that the truth?
Yes,
Ain't
that
that the
is a
truth?
10.
Then we fold
Alright.
that baby up, and you just slice into it. What a gorgeous little meal that could be.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I won't win the competition, but what the heck.
That's right.
And we have the
That's right.
awesome shrimp smoked. Okay, here's the time we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. We'll stall afterwards. Serious business.
Serious business.
Serious business, but what's the #1 rule? Have fun!
That's right.
Heck yes. Okay, well, we had 11 amazing competitors, and I'm going to call off the top 2. So reserve grand champion is Tinkerbell Barbecue. Hey, come on up here.
Congratulations,
Heck
guys.
yes.
They are from my home back town. Correct? I should the folks, right? From Dale and Shiocton area? And then we're New
All right.
Londonites. I mean, we're like brothers
I
and
love it.
sisters.
And there was a point difference between reserve and grand champion and our
Hold on, there's your trophy. Come on
You
up,
got a
ladies and
trophy.
gentlemen. All right, show it to the camera.
Hey.
And your grand champion with 136.4 is Meat Sweat. Wow! Thank you so much.
Absolutely wonderful. Hey, Freddie, play us out of this. Freddie, play us out. We'll come back to wrap this baby up. Thank you, Jody, very, very much. All right.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest
All right, Mad
Grilling.
Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling, Jody, the Rib Off Cook-Off. Peace, love, and happy barbecuing, folks. Peace and love.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.